more people built here. Definitely. Not to mention that, Heretic's Fall is actually a very minor place. It's not... It didn't have a lot of upgrades. It wasn't really significant to our economy in any specific way. I'm gonna send my ships to blockade it, just in case they try to cross the sea. Do I have any other naval forces around? No, all my navy's been destroyed, and I need to keep this one here just in case someone tries to cross from this direction. Actually, with the shores secured, I don't know if that's much of a problem anymore. We'll see if someone's coming. So I'm actually going to redeploy my ships over there to deal with the breach. You're fine. Just build housing. As for you, city, we need to get our army immediately into this place as quickly as possible. Once Cerrin is restored, I think we're actually going to get a lot more gold. I'm not sure if we're getting gold from Cerrin yet. It doesn't specify. Which, you know, sucks, because I kind of want to know where my gold is coming from. Totally forgot to assign that shit. Well. No, okay, here he comes. So he's gonna make a move to me now. My throne's been moved to Bastillia, which is great. That's where it's supposed to be. It's also probably more defended. Okay, that's... okay, I guess he didn't do anything. I was expecting him to do something. But I guess he decided, you know, against it. Which is fine. It's for the best. With this army now arriving on the shores, we have a potential to continue pushing forward. Can get you up there. Let's get the blockade set up. We don't want them crossing the ocean on us. We're gonna start gathering on this island. Start gathering over there on that island. So we can retake Heretic's Fall. These guys are still... yeah, they're producing stuff. Gotta set you up to produce the slave army. Yes! Build them! Build them now! They and they alone are the only ones that can stand against the dragons. Why? Because the dragons are hesitant to kill their own people. That's why. And we're going to abuse the shit out of that, because that's the Kalden fucking way. Crescent Point, you can actually produce Exalted, can't you? Oh no, it takes you too fucking long. No way. I ain't taking that. I'm not waiting that long, mate. Looks like he has some dragons Exalted under his control. I am interested to see how, what this region over here is like. I might send one of the dragons down to see if there's anything out there. I think this is where his capital is right now. Probably over there somewhere. The region we haven't explored. I didn't... did he bring any of the Manticore Riders with him? Or is he just using them on the mainland right now? I didn't see any, I don't think, but for all I know. Cerrin has been absorbed. It is now part of the Holy Bastillian Empire. So we're going to send you over there to scout. So it'll take 2 turns. I think that's the place that he's going to come out of, too, isn't it? If he decides to leave from that direction. Or, you know, from in there. Yeah. So let's get our ships off the shore. No, he doesn't, which means that we're in a pretty good way. The odds are he won't be able to defeat our army. Speaking of which, let's keep moving our army. Sweet, Kalden's ready for a level up. The Vow of Poverty. What? Hell yeah! I definitely want to decrease the upkeep of my units. That sounds great. Divine Justicars. Hell yeah, that sounds great. Chaplain, or Chaplain, whatever. That could be useful when leading assaults through hostile territories. Strong Will. Nah. Absorb Pain. Nah. Undead Slayer. Yeah, that sounds good. Kalden has an affinity for the undead because he himself is kind of undead. Kind of. He's not fully undead. He's the Dark Lord, so he's kind of between life and death, I guess. At least that's how I like to think about it. It's kind of somewhere in between life and death. He leads the undead. He's their dark, defiant god. Okay, are you gonna make a move on our ship, you asshole? I mean, you are riding an actual dragon. Which, you know, is kind of strange, because I thought, you know, people like you're a dragon yourself, but you're riding a dragon. Isn't that, like, slavery? I mean, I know you're probably an evil bastard and all, but come on, that's not your job. That's Kalden's job. He's the one that gets to ride the dragon. Actually, speaking of which, I should have actually gotten a dragon, so I can replace his mount. I forgot I sent some stuff over. Oh yeah, the Red Raptor. As compared to the Spider, or the Raptor. The Spider is a legendary mount. Yeah, the Spider's actually better. What's this? No, that helmet looks fucking sweet. Well, it doesn't have any good stats, though. Anyone made a move? Did he make a move on us anywhere? No? Good. Let's get you over there. I need to find out what's going on. And what's on the floor here from the defeated hero? Just the long sword of dire penguin slaying. The most badass piece of equipment the world has ever known. Okay, move forward. Get onto the land immediately. I don't know what these guys are actually doing. They do have a lot of guys coming through our territory, so I'm not sure if I should be concerned, or, you know, if it's, like, not a big deal. For all I know, it could be the biggest deal. You don't know these things. It could be very important. I'll get you in the city for now. I'm not ready to launch a direct assault on anything just yet. I'm gonna wait for some more dragons to build up first. Speaking of which, the dragons have different stats, like stats to us. I mean, these guys do 14 damage. I think the humans do about the same. Draconic elders, they are pretty cool. Let's get a few elders to join up with our army, because that would make sense. We want to have some diversity in our slave forces. The elders. We need to take the draconic elderly, chain them by the feet, to each other and like have them bound, like forced to cast spells against their own kind. And if they don't, well, actually, no, we did come up with something more sadistic than they'll just be like beaten or something. What's more sadistic though? We have their, oh shit, Kalden like mind controls them in battle and forces them to shoot their own cannon, particularly the citizens, because that's just cruel, and that's just how he works. Cruelty is Kalden's power. Okay, I'm not getting any more movement once Heretic's Fall is retaken. I think once we retake Heretic's Fall, we might, depending on what the search is over here, be ready to move on mobile off, because we have Cerrin under control and all of our forces. We definitely want to keep these guys here, because, you know, obvious reasons. Is this place still under the spell? It is. So if they retake Dragon's Fall, it blows up. That's like the best spell ever. It's like so trollish. It's like, whoa, whoa. You try to taking back your capital, eh? It would be a shame if something were to happen to it. And then it just explodes. I wonder if this guy is willing to petition for peace. I don't know if I even want peace at this point. Depends, really. His city's over here. He might have actually even more cities than this for all we know. Fucking terrible. If we find more than one city out here, I might be willing to commission for peace upon taking back Heretic's Fall, just to recover our military a little bit and our economy. Our economy seems to be doing well, but military-wise, we could be doing a little bit better. Just a little bit. Definitely want to build up our armies again. And, you know, get Dragon's Fall and Cerrin built up to, you know, defensible status. Get all their holy stuff there. All the unlocks, because that's just how it works. Gorg, I don't need anything from you. I mean, I know you got this now, but unfortunately, it's kind of too late. The enemy's already claimed that island, I think. What is that? It's a destroyed watchtower. That's interesting. I don't know what that has in it. I wonder. All we really gotta do to win, though, is find his capital and take it out. If we find his capital and take it out, and then kill him, that's how the game ends. Speaking of which, it's probably not a good idea to keep Kalden in the capital, because there's still a chance we can actually win if Kalden's not there. So we should probably move Kalden out somewhere else as quickly as possible. We'll fix that up next turn. If someone could easily just snipe him right now, if they wanted to, because the city is not well defended, so all it would take is an army to get close. I mean, we'd see it coming because we have almost perfect territory control over the continent. Say this little stupid mountain chain here. What the fuck is that shit? There are brigands operating from there. It's a Scoia'tael camp! Oh, fuck that shit. I gotta take the Scoia'tael out. Apparently the Scoia'tael are back, being funded probably by the dragons. It really wouldn't surprise me in a single bit.